2018年1月，以中国路桥公司牵头的中国企业联合体成功中标克罗地亚佩列沙茨跨海大桥及连线项目，4年的时间成功通车，您对此有何感想
？Firstly, I think that everyone is proud about this bridge here in Croatia. For us, it has important meaning connecting two parts of our country, and it's beautiful. That's very important. We are very grateful to Chinese companies and the government, of course, because the job was done very efficiently. And definitely, with our forces, it will be very hard to build this bridge at all, especially not in such short period. So I hope that it's beginning of future cooperation, very intensive future cooperation as well.
那么中国在“一带一路”建设当中，将设施联通作为重点，为广大发展中国家提供基础设施建设经验、技术设备、资金、人才，加快了发展中国家在现代化道路上的追赶脚步。这一方面，中国经验给您们怎么样的启示
？I think that you have a good approach, but definitely you have been aware that the other countries are competing with you. So of course, propaganda and information are very important in that market fight. So I think it's good that there is competition of different companies from China, from Croatia, from the United States, from Germany, and it helps to develop more convenient, especially to countries in developing themselves intensively. Here in the region, I know that Chinese companies are involved in many projects, not only in Croatia, but also in Montenegro, in Serbia, in some other countries, and it's good because the example of Pelješac Bridge shows that efficiency and quality of the work is one of key issues for not only, of course, for those countries who are having the project, but also for companies like Chinese company that participated in the project in Croatia.
当前世界地缘冲突加剧，经济依存度高，但是民粹主义抬头，逆全球化的声音一浪高过一浪。面对全球化带来的挑战，存在2种截然不同的应对方式。中国认为全球化势不可挡，但是主张自由贸易的理念。手段呢，需要不断改进，以达成公正和普惠。逆全球化浪潮下，您对中国角色有何期待
？Many countries they previously promoted globalization when they were strong in the market, dominating markets all around the world. They were for globalization. Now, when they have competitors, they are not anymore for globalization. And I think that idea of globalization should not be treated just as an economical category, but also as cultural category, and people should understand that we are really one. In spite that the world is big, the world is very different, we have different traditions or whatever, we have to understand that we belong to the same circle, that humanity is one, and there is no global happiness without fair state of living in the whole world.
发展中国家迈向现代化之路尤为艰难，没有一条一成不变的道路可走，各国都必须探索符合自身实际的发展道路。中国道路有何亮点？给您留下什么样的印象？
Definitely, I'm following Chinese development, and I'm quite impressed by development in China. I started to follow China in the late 90s during the former Yugoslavia when I visited China for the first time. And last time I was relatively recent. I've been more than 20 times in China. And the development of China is really impressive. You can even not compare, let's say, Shanghai 20 years ago and today, or Beijing. It's visible development, very intensive development. And definitely in frames of the development, I think it's very important to follow some ecological standards, some social standards, and to develop capacity of industry, modern industries specifically. And China is, I think, very successful in that field. From the very beginning of our statehood, we had good relations, very good relations of China. We had some limits at the very beginning of our statehood because we had war here and there was no enough space for developing close relations with many states, not just China, but many, especially those states who were far away from our war activities here. And but China was always fair. China recognized our statehood, and we established diplomatic relations 30 years ago. We are celebrating that now, and I would like to stress that our relations are better and better.